Well, hi folks, it's Stratman here from Pipware.com, continuing on with using a simulator to help us practice trading. The reason we're practicing is really just to get a handle on our money management technique. The simulator is not that good for when news occurs, because we've got no idea that news has just occurred, so price might move unexpectedly. Normally when we're trading live, we'd be aware of what news was coming up. The other downside is that we can't change time frame backwards and forwards as we normally would. So with that said, we need to kind of create a template in the time frame of interest. So for me, when we first start the simulator, we end up with kind of like bars like this, which is pretty hopeless for me. That's the default kind of chart setup. So the way you can get around that is if you make yourself a template and you save it with the same name as the expert advisor inside the backtester. This name here is the one of this expert advisor, LFH Trading Simulator 3. We can have that invoked every time we start the simulator. So I've got a template here that I've created on the M5. Typically I like trading M15 and I go out to the H1, H4 and down to M5. And we've been using a EMA 25 and on the M15, and we've been using an EMA 100, which represents a 25 EMA on the H1. So to try and get something similar, and I say similar because it won't be in exactly the same positions, on the M5 we need to multiply these out a bit. So the faster moving average becomes a 75, which is kind of equivalent to the 25 EMA on M15, and this one becomes a 300, which is equivalent to the EMA 25 on an H1. Okay, enough of that. So what we should do here is, now that we've made up this template, and I'm showing the ask line here, so the bid line will be where current price is, which is there, and the ask is here, so that shows us the spread. So that's the other downside, is that I trade with OANDA, so the spread on MT4 is going to be a lot different than on OANDA. So spread at the moment is, it's about 2.1 on there, and normally 0.9 on OANDA. So anyway, let's save that template. So we would get our save template and save it as the name. I had one there, fine. Now I'm just going to start with a blank slate, and we're going to just use our buttons here to get ourselves going. So the start button is the one that kicks the whole thing off, and there we go. There's price moving. We can see the spread here quite clearly, quite large for trading this. But anyway, there we go. If I press the pause button, that pauses the price action there, and I can stick lines on, do whatever I like. So in this case, I'm interested in possibly trading short here because my faster moving average is below my slower moving average. I can press play button to carry on. I can slow down the speed of price action by moving this line here, and price is moving, each tick moves a lot slower. So now if I wanted to place an order here, let's say I want to go short. So if I want to go short, I've got all these things here. So I want to open a sell. So to open a sell, I drag that onto my chart at the appropriate place. So, but probably not a good idea right now because price has been moving up. So what I might do is do a limit order, a stop sell. So I'll drag that onto the chart, into the place I want it. So at the moment I'll place it here. The size of the position is 10 pip stop with one lot. And one lot is equivalent on this, because this will be a $10,000 account for the trading simulator. One lot will be 1% for 10 pips, so it fits what I want to do exactly. So with that in mind, the pending order is now sitting in position, and we can move that wherever we like. Whenever we move it, that's where our order is going to be. Now this is not a true trading example here. As soon as that is hit, we will enter a trade. Like I say, this is not showing my strategy. This is showing how to use a simulator. So we'll just speed this up a little bit. I'm just moving that little slider along, and you can see that price is moving certainly a lot quicker now, and even quicker. Okay, there we go. Right. So what's happened is it's hit our pending order, where the stop has been automatically put at 10 pips. We can still see the spread here is this distance here. What we're interested in doing is now managing this trade. Now, for me, sorry, I paused this. So for me, I'm going to move the stop down. Now, the stop doesn't move until we're really in play, I don't think, but we'll just check. Now, so typically, I would put my stop at the previous candle, the high of the previous candle, or the low, depending on what direction we're trading, and it would either be 10 pips or this. The maximum would be 10 pips. So now I'm going to hit the play button, and we will manage the trade. So the stop moved, which was good, and now we're sitting here. If price comes back on us, we're going to be taken out, and there we go, we're out. So that's how it works, folks. So let's try another couple of order types. So play again. This time I'm going to drag on a just open a sell straight off. So that's the sell open. I'm just going to drag it straight on and give myself I'll give it a 30 pip stop so you can see it a bit better. And so we've entered a trade here. Now this is the take profit of 30 pips. The stop is, whoops, you can't see that because that's off to the side. So if I just drag this down smaller, what you can see is there's where we entered, there's the stop, this is the take profit. So 30 pip stop, yeah, lots of room, but man, huge potential to lose money here. So typically for me, my stop would be just above the previous high of this candle, and just to keep my losses small. So trade is progressing okay. Let's just speed it up a little bit. And it's going against us, and like, you know, you'd lose a bit of money there right now. If you've got larger intestines than me, you might have stayed in there and gone right down to your take profit maybe. Now at any point in time you can see how many pips you're doing. If I just drag that out, we're at 20 pips profit. You might want to close the trade right now. So to close the trade, you would drag the, if you don't want to hit your take profit, you would just drag the sell close over onto the chart. So we'll do that now, and you can choose how much of the order to close. So I'm going to close the full amount, and then I'm going to hit the play button again, and the order is out. Okay, so we've just made a winning trade there. We had one losing trade, and if we now, if I just adjust the screen size a little bit and we go down to the strategy tester, we've got some nice information here that can help us. If we go to results, we can see each of our trades, and we can see we're in profit by approximately 1%. So our balance has increased, which is tremendous. And we had our losing trade. We can also see a graph of how things went and transpired. So I hope that's interesting for you guys, and yeah, do practice with it. You want to cut your losing trades short, get your winning trades going a bit longer, and I might do a simulation shortly to show you how I would do it.